Welcome to Up at Night. I'm Red Thunder.
And I'm Death Panda.
Welcome to Up at Night. I'm Long Dong Silver.
And I'm Edward Penis Hands. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Up at Night. I'm one of your hosts, Tony.
I'm Borden.
Let's get right into it. This week we're going to do something a little different. We're going to try a different format for the show. We're going to do some topics. Instead of just talking about like video games and like movies and stuff, we're just going to do random topics. So
questions and shit.
Yeah, first one.
Well, first, beautiful mics.
Oh,
yeah,
where did these come from? What? Oh my God. Yeah.
Welcome to Up at Night.
Hey, welcome to Up at Night. Man, see how beautiful our voices sound? Yeah, these
I think you're supposed to hear how beautiful.
You don't hear with your
can't...
eyes? I'm on a lot of acid right now.
First question.
Okay,
Let's roll right
first
into it.
First topic.
Dumbest shit or stupidest thing or just anything that was just ridiculous you saw at work.
Okay. I got
that was pretty fucking ridiculous.
First story. Okay. I love this one because not only because it happened, but because it happened twice. So, I don't know if I've said this before, but I work at a video game store. So, I've had some interesting customers before when it comes to...
a lot of you guys watching.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking assholes.
Oh, my God. The worst. So, okay. It's like I said, the fact that this story happened not once but twice is what makes it one of my favorite ones from work. Okay, so... Guy buys a PS3. Multiple guys buy a PS3. I'll just stick to the one for the story. He brings it home, and I sell him on it and everything like that. And I got a call about 30 minutes later, and he's like, "Man, like this PS3 is broken." And I'm like, "Holy shit! Like, what's wrong with it?" Like, thinking that like maybe it's not turning on or like the video's not working or something like that. He's like, "I keep pressing the fucking eject button, and the disc tray just won't come out." And I'm like,
fucking PS3.
Hold a second. Yeah, I'm like, you bought a PS3. Yeah, okay. I'm like, I go, you do know that it's like it's a disc like feed. There's no
There's
tray.
No tray.
So 10 seconds of silence go by, and I hear, "Oh," and he goes, "All right, thanks." Click, and then like. Now, not one, but two people have done this to me before. So, like, that's the best part about that whole fucking thing is that, like, it's not even like, if one guy did it, I'd be like, okay, but then the second guy did it, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
These are humans we're talking
These
about.
are humans beings we're talking about. Oh, my
yeah.
God. I worry for our fucking human race sometimes.
Oh, man. Mine's not dumb as much as it's just caught me off guard. So, first, you've heard this story before on our car ride to when we went shooting.
Oh, yeah.
So I work at the hospital. I started volunteering, worked my way up, and applied for a position where I was an OR unit worker. So I worked in the OR, doing the odd tasks of transporting patients, picking stuff up.
Picking up hearts.
No, close. But...
Hold this for a second.
So... Whenever you need your leg operated on, you need somebody to hold it up, right?
Like some schmuck's got to hold it?
I was that schmuck.
Oh, my God.
So I'd sit there, so I can talk on the mic, holding the leg.
Oh, my God.
Not this close to my face, obviously. But, so they would put the iodine solution on. It was this pink, cream soda looking shit. So they would throw it on. I'm sitting there for like an hour. I'm like, you hurry up, please. So, that's all said and done. Nurse comes and gets me and says, "Hey, Borden, could you go down and get us a cardboard box?" I said, "A box? Like, what kind of box?" "Well, it needs to be about the length of," and pretend this is her leg right here. About the size of her leg. Yeah. We wanted about the size of her leg. "And could you get a bio bag?" And I'm like, "Oh, this fucking should be good." And then I think another unit worker buddy of mine that was working, she came up and she was like, "Just to let you know what you're doing, you're getting a leg. Can you handle that?" "I guess you're paying me to do this job. I need to do it."
Oh, my God.
So I go down to shipping, and I don't think I ever was in shipping at the time because I didn't know the hospital too well. So I go in, and I'm like, "Do you guys got a box?" "How big?" "About the size of my leg." You just need one box size of your leg? Yeah, it's like for a leg, like a small person's leg, or like my leg. Okay. So they give me the box, I put the bag in, and I go to the door, and it's literally like, they take the box in, door closes, box comes back out closed. They're like, take this down to morgue. I'm like, fuck. So I'm carrying it down the stairs. I get on the elevator, and as I'm walking, just imagine a foot. It's like flopping in the fucking box. And I'm like, okay, let's do this. So I get it down, and I open up the freezer where it's going. I keep forgetting the mic, sir. And there's like a bagged body on the fucking tray. I'm like, okay, this job's getting fucking interesting. So I dropped it, and that was like a couple weeks into my first job there. Now I've been there like 4 years, and now I'm in housekeeping. Now I'm moving again. So, yeah.
Oh my god, that's some pretty fucked up shit though. Like,
hey man,
does that happen?
Leg moved?
You need a guy that moves legs.
It happened quite a bit. I think I moved a finger once. They put a finger in a box.
Just in a cardboard box, though?
In a bio bag in a box. And then it's taken straight
to morgue.
But,
don't they... no, this is someone who's deceased?
Yes. Or no, or the person's not deceased. Their finger or whatever can't be used. Is it
like... Oh, okay. So, they're, amputating.
Amputated, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought,
No, they ain't cadavers or anything.
They're just we're going to cut this leg off this body. Check it out. They just,
Well, funny enough, they actually let me watch 2 knee replacements.
Oh.
Fuck, was that horrid.
Yeah.
Kudos to the doctors, because that is one fucked up job.
Oh, yeah, I know. I can't.
That takes balls.
I can't imagine just, digging into someone like that. Just be like, yep.
I can barely cut into chicken bone without being like, fuck. I got the next question for you.
All right.
What would be your worst gift to get on Christmas? Which Christmas is coming up, so we thought we'd bring that up.
Do you have an idea?
Bag of dicks?
Well, yeah, I guess a bag of dicks would be the worst. Literally the worst thing to get on Christmas, unless it's those Have you ever seen the candy ones? Yeah.
Send us those.
Yeah, you can do that. We will eat them on camera. Or
Not
at least,
sexually,
or at least Borden will.
Such a whore.
It's funny because my go-to answer when I was a kid would have been socks or something, and then this year my parents are like, "What do you need?" And I was like, "I need socks desperately.
Please give me underwear."
Yeah,
underwear's falling apart.
Yeah,
please.
And it was and you're right. It was one of those things that I was like, and it's so true. When you're a kid, you're like, "Fucking hate getting socks," and then as an adult, you're just
fucking Lego set. Yeah. We're gonna lose my shit.
Yeah, oh my god. And it's just this year my parents were like, what do you need for Christmas? And I was like, please, for the love of God, I need socks and underwear. I have no socks and underwear. And it's so funny
that's
being
the best gift to get.
That's
for
the
Christmas.
Best gift now. It used to be the worst.
My worst gift for Christmas would be anything I can't use, like a gift card to another location outside of town because I don't drive. It's just fuck. This is for Abercrombie and Finch. First of all, I don't dress like that.
Yeah.
Second of all, I can't get there. Shit like that.
I don't know.
Maybe best gift. Yeah, underwear and socks would be my first go-to.
I know it usually is for everybody.
That and kitchen appliances because I live on my own now. Anything like that, we got your new toaster oven. I'd be like, fucking yeah,
woo!
Actually, I would really love a pizza stone. Mom.
Anyone listening out there?
Pizza stone.
What the fuck's a pizza stone?
It's so that you can cook restaurant style pizza in your oven. It's like a big thick stone you heat up.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah.
It's the real shit, man.
That's the real fucking deal. Oh man.
We're fucking flying through this. Oh shit.
Borden's dying, guys. If you're gonna die,
I just want to live for Christmas, please.
Remember, die into the microphone.
And his last words were, we're flying through. Third question. What would be the worst actor to play a movie role? You said green tea was good for my voice.
So my first thought on this one,
Nicolas Cage, right?
Nicolas Cage,
yeah.
Playing Superman. Have you ever seen the shots
He looked like Turbo Man. He looked like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh my god,
Turbo Man.
Oh my god,
Turbo Man.
Do you see him you see him in that skin tight suit with the long greasy Nicolas Cage hair and the fucking
the greasy Nicolas Cage face.
Yeah, and the weird they had weird flashy light tubes all over him and stuff like that. It was the dumbest thing I'd ever. This is what happens when you let fucking Tim Burton do anything. I couldn't believe that they were going to get him
used to be dark.
I can't believe they were going to let Tim Burton do a Superman movie.
I feel like they
fucking hate Tim Burton.
I feel like they should Kickstarter that and let it happen.
Let it happen anyway.
But it's not canon. It's just off to the side.
Just so it happens.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Fuck it. Who's the villain? It's Nicolas Cage's ego.
Oh my god.
I must fight myself to win.
It's Nicolas Cage's backlog of terrible movies. He's got to fight every character he's ever played in a fucking movie before.
Fuck it, I'd watch that.
What do you think?
Any white person playing another race.
Literally in a film?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah,
I hate when they do that shit.
I love the I don't know if you saw anything about this, but you know how have you seen anything for Age of Apocalypse, the X-Men movie that's coming out?
Yeah.
So there's some person fucking on Twitter or Facebook or something like that comments on a picture, and it's a picture of Rami Malek, the guy that's playing Apocalypse in the movie, and they're like, oh, I'd love to see the fact that they got this white dude playing Apocalypse, who's supposed to be like from ancient Egypt or whatever. And literally the answer was are you fucking serious? Rami Malek is literally from Egypt. What the fuck is wrong with you people?
Oh man, I feel like my actor is Shia Labeouf.
Oh god.
Actually, you know who I want to see Shia Labeouf actually play? And I had this discussion with Toby, our cameraman, from last skit.
Yeah.
I thought Shia LaBeouf would be great to play a young Leonidas in a 300 prequel.
That'd be an interesting.
Imagine it though.
Yeah, I mean, fuck, holy shit.
You see it? Do it. Make it happen.
Make it happen. It's funny because I kind of like Shia LaBeouf.
You can't not like him if
I
you
know.
use the internet. You're going to see him.
Exactly.
So get used to him. And it's weird. He keeps staying fucking relevant.
He does.
It was he had his meltdown, and then he did that Sia video.
Sia? I think it's Sia.
Sia, whatever.
Did
that.
Elastic Harder.
Did that one.
Yeah,
and then
the song's
called. And then he was big for his just do it.
Do it.
And then he
do it.
And he goes out for a bit. And then he shows up watching his own videos in a live stream.
I like that. I think that was part of a charity of some sort. But I like the fact that he did his and
he can't. Oh, and his song, his Shia LaBeouf.
Oh my god!
Shadow. Yeah.
The I forget the name of the guy that does that video. That song is fantastic. No. Damn it! I wish I could remember the name of that. The guy that does that song.
I'm pretty sure everyone that's going to watch this video has seen that.
But that was one of those things, and the fact that he shows up at the end and he's sitting in the audience just fucking clapping and stuff like that. Oh my god, what a fucking brilliant!
He loves
video.
that kind of art shit, though.
I just like the fact that he probably knows how to It's
like he's got it down to a T of how to stay relevant.
Well, it's that, and I have a feeling that he knows exactly. He doesn't give a shit about people poking a little bit of fun at him and stuff like that. And I think he just
interesting thing. When he had his meltdown, and he was wearing a bag on his head that said "not famous anymore" or whatever it was.
Yeah,
he's walking red carpets. After that, he said he had a bit of a meltdown, and then his way of dealing with it is he went down to New York. I think it was New York, and he sat down at a booth, and he let anybody just line up and say and do whatever they want to him, slap him, punch him, talk shit to him all day. And he let that happen, and he said it helped him deal with his insecurities and stuff. Because that's the thing, he started as a child actor.
Oh
right?
Yeah, I mean even Stevens back in the fucking day.
Was a great show. He probably didn't learn how to really take scrutiny that well.
Oh, probably not. No. Yeah, no, he like I said, I remember watching an interview with him from I think it was Jimmy Kimmel or Fallon or one of those fucking late night shows. And he's talking about one of the times that he got arrested in New York.
He was at a bar or a show.
He was at a show or something like that. But it's funny because like you see all the news and the tabloid bullshit, and it's like
they blow it out of proportion.
Yeah, like oh, like he's out of control, and he's like and it's just like I love when I heard his side of the story because like it sounds like any fucking 20-something-year-old.
That probably happens to guys in our town.
And that's the thing is like
weekend.
like it's like the whole story was the fact that like he had just come back from like Ireland where he was drinking like whiskey and like it was like during
he was being nice to people too, but he was
like during
hammered.
World Cup and stuff like that. So like he was sitting there watching games and shit and like getting hammered and like smoking and stuff like that. And then he comes back home and he's in New York or whatever,
and they don't allow that.
And and he's at a bar getting wasted, like doing the same thing because he's like that's what he's been doing for the past like week or two. And then he goes to I think it was like a cabaret show or something like that.
Yep.
And he's sitting there, and I guess he wanted to light up because like I guess he lit up a smoke in the place,
and he was super drunk,
and he was super drunk.
People. He was trying to get someone's attention or something, some woman.
But yeah, like, and it's like when I hear the story, like I was actually laughing along with it, and I was like, this just sounds like
chill, man.
I was gonna say this sounds like any fucking 20-something-year-old you talk to. That's literally been drunk ever. Like it's like like what did you do? You acted like a jackass. Of course you act like if you're like a bottle of whiskey deep. Of course you're gonna act like a jackass. That's what every 20-something-year-old does when they're fucking.
Episode idea.
Oh my god.
We should just get plastered.
Just get wasted.
Put in the comments if you want to see us get just plastered.
Oh my god.
But you have to have the comments. We need like lots.
We need to have some serious comments on that one.
Plastered.
Oh my god. Be an interesting one.
I still haven't seen. I don't know an actor that would be bad. What would Shia Labeouf be bad at? Maybe playing Colonel Sanders.
Colonel Sanders. I guess.
Actually, probably really good at that.
That beautiful bastard would probably be good at it anyway.
Based on a true story. The new defining movie.
Yeah.
The movie of a decade. Shia LaBeouf is fantastic. Glorious.
His best.
No one's ever played him so well.
The life story of Colonel Sanders.
Who could play Shia LaBeouf in a movie? Gerard Butler.
He plays an older but younger version of him.
Hi, I'm Shia LaBeouf.
Just picture Gerard Butler doing the "Just do it."
But he does it all fucking like Leonidas Manley, like Josh Stewart,
just jacked.
I think that's enough of that topic.
Sure.
This is so weird and it's awesome. I love it. What way would you like to get fired or quit? I think that's a fair, nicer way to say it.
If I'm gonna get fired for anything, it's for like shutting the store down to like have sex in the back room or something like that. You know what I mean?
With the manager's wife.
Fuck no. But like,
not yours. I'm just saying.
But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if there's a reason why I'm gonna get fired, it's like the store hasn't been open for a while. What's he doing back there? Like,
wiping my dick on books.
Yeah.
Why did I even say that? So, my way I'd like to get fired is from a cannon.
You're such an asshole. You've been saving that this whole fucking episode, haven't you?
No, just this part, but...
Yeah. No, but yeah, you've been saving that fucking joke this whole episode, haven't you? Fuck. I don't know, because like, I'm not like a violent person, so like I wouldn't want to like punch my boss in the face or like, you know, do anything like that, like if I could or whatever.
I think a lot of glitter and fireworks would be a good way to go.
Glitter bomb your entire fucking store and just walk out.
But like really fine glitter that takes forever to clean up.
Oh my god. Guess what, assholes? I quit.
Like some way to get like if I didn't like the people I worked with.
Yeah. See, the thing for you is you could really do some fucking like.
Oh, I'm unionized. It's almost impossible to get fired.
Yeah.
Like, well, there's only like 3 ways you can do it, and it's not fun in any sense.
No.
Like, I have to blow the place up.
Yeah, like in a hospital, you could do some pretty fucked up shit.
Maybe like run like a huge X-ray machine that's on wheels through a trash compactor or some shit. Or actually. Maybe push like something really big in metal into the MRI room and have it just fucking rocket, like because they're super magnets, right?
God.
Oh man, people have done that.
Thousands of dollars worth of equipment just totally
you know how
wrecked.
expensive it is to shut that shit down?
Oh yeah,
they keep MRI machines running all the time because it's expensive to shut them down. One of the housekeepers I was working with said that they fucking like walked in with their mop one time and it was like blink.
Oh my god,
did no damage, so they're just like
that could really seriously fuck some shit up.
In order to go in and clean, they show you like a little like half-hour video or 20-minute video or something, and they're like, don't put metal shit in here, and they like showed pictures of like people had like full wheelchairs crammed in the middle.
Oh my god.
And I was like, why am I never here when this shit happens?
Why can't I be here when this stupid shit happens around?
Because that would have been the first answer. Dumbest shit I saw at work, or weirdest shit would have been, that idiot put a fucking wheelchair through the MRI
through
machine.
an MRI machine. Fuck.
Oh man. That'd be one way to get fired. Or
yeah, that's a way to get fired from.
Because I know MRI has these big 2 doors to open up to their unit because they had to get the tech in, like the machines in there.
Yeah.
Maybe back like a boss I didn't like his car like into the MRI machine and just see what happened.
See how that
back
goes.
it in until I'm like,
oh my god.
Actually, I'd probably blow up the hospital. I would never do any of this. Put it out there because I know like Dan from work that I know just fucking subscribed. He's gonna be like, oh shit, we're getting a fucking terrorist.
So if any of this actually happens, that wasn't us.
Oh man, yeah, that'd be one way. Should we move on?
Sure.
I want more questions. This is great. If you could play a comic book character, who would you play?
God.
Shia Labeouf.
Shia Labeouf is the character I would choose. No. I mean, I've always had
even vocally, if you could do
that. That's a good spin on it too, because I've always wanted to voice act before, actually. Like that's always been like a big dream of mine. Yeah, I've always wanted to voice act. Honestly, like if I got to go down with like my like 2 favorites, like I don't know if I could do like a great Batman or Bruce Wayne, but like I'd love to do that, or Green Lantern. Like Green Lantern has always been my favorite. Like, well, Batman and Green Lantern. Batman's always been my favorite, but Green Lantern's always been a close second to me. And like, man, being able to play those characters would be such a fun time.
I ain't gonna deny you that. I'm gonna be like, no, you couldn't do that.
Fuck, man, you'd suck at that.
Do it. I am the Knight right now.
Damn it, you got me on the spot. I am the Knight.
That's pretty good. All right.
What you got?
I'm up at night.
Up at night.
If I had to play somebody, maybe Guy Gardner.
Oh yeah,
the Green Lantern with the red hair.
Just because he's
having red hair really sucks, because as growing up I was like, I can't relate to this guy. Can't relate to this guy. Can't relate to this guy.
Then you saw this ginger ass.
And there's always like some fucking like the most gingery looking ginger you could fucking find on TV, and you're just like, fuck. It's like, imagine if you were. It's like someone being blackface when you're black.
Oh god,
you know what I mean? Like it's just so bad. I didn't want to be that like token ginger kid.
Yeah,
I wanted to be like, yeah. So Guy Gardner would be cool.
That's a good choice though, actually, because like I mean, he's got a pretty interesting character by himself. Like
I'm saying this now, if we ever actually blow up and people actually start watching our shit, share it. I'll probably cosplay as that if we ever go out somewhere.
Nice, that'd be great, actually. Yeah. That's the problem. Like I can't cosplay.
I don't know if I
can't cosplay as shit. I'm a big fat dude. Like
nah, you can't say that. We'd figure something.
Well, I can, but
you get the cool characters though. You did Salvador pretty well. That was cool.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. That was probably my best. Like
the Berserker from Borderlands 2.
The Gunzerker, yeah,
Gunzerker. Yeah, he was good too. That looked good.
That's not a bad one for me. Yeah, that's the only problem. Like I hate all those like all the characters that you want to play as. They're all super jacked and
hey man, I have the same thing where it's like I can't be that guy because I don't have brown hair and like I have the palest skin. Because you ever
damn these freckles.
You ever seen those cosplays? Where
you ever see a freckled Superman? No.
I'd be so much better. I swear to God. No. Have you ever seen people that like dye their hair for their cosplay? It just looks so weird sometimes. Where it's like or they wear wigs. That'd be me. I'd be like,
actually, I got a better answer. For the heroes, definitely those two. I've always wanted to do a Joker. Like that'd be like, because like like, I don't know if you know too much about my background, but like I did a lot of like acting in high school and stuff like that, right? Mm-hmm. Like a good solid few years of like acting.
I didn't know that.
Okay, well, yeah, I spent a lot of time doing like specifically musicals and stuff like that. But like, I got into them because of the singing, obviously.
If you don't know, most of you will know. Tony,
I
has
sing
a
in a band. I
a
sing in a
really
band.
good band.
It's called Darker Still. Look us up on Facebook and
super good
Twitter and
Send
everything.
Money.
You can find us on the interwebs. You can find us also on Reverb Nation. You can listen to our music
and
there.
Spotify.
Apparently, which we're still trying to figure out who put us up out there. Might have been.
Are you
going
gonna
to
get money for that? Because that's bullshit.
I have no idea. Anyway, so like I mostly got into it for the singing, but the acting I kind of took to as well. And then after a few years of it, like I got pretty good at it. Like at least I thought I was
comfortably
pretty
good.
Yeah,
at
like
it,
comfortably good at it. And like and like I actually like got like that's why I want to do voice acting more so because, I mean, growing up as a fat kid, like I never felt super comfortable in
Your
my own
voice
skin.
can fit a role better than
And that's it. Like
yeah.
I can act well, and I feel like I could like, and like I said, like it's just growing up as like a fat kid. Like I don't feel physically, like what's it called? Like I don't feel comfortable physically on like screen and on stage and stuff like that. But I've always, like I said, I've always had like a good singing voice, and I can emote well with my voice and everything like that. So that's why, like I said, voice acting is one of those jobs that I've always wanted to get into because it sounds like it's something that I could get into because getting into character is one of the big things. And I've watched a lot of stuff with voice actors before, and they've said like the biggest thing is knowing how to emote with your voice and how to really get in character. Because like if you ever watch
across,
if you ever watch them on like if you ever watch when they're getting filmed,
Mark Hamill's amazing.
Well, but like they're doing stuff on like the like they're getting really
physically doing it in the set.
And the funny thing is like but you've got to learn how to like emote really well with your voice and really get like character across with your voice.
Well,
and like I said, I've always wanted to do like as far as like an acting point of view, like I've always wanted to do a Joker. Like I've always I haven't
the other thing.
I haven't constructed the voice yet, but I've always wanted to do like
your own take on it.
Yeah, my own take on the Joker and stuff like that.
What about the other thing to consider too is mocap. You could always do motion capture because it doesn't matter what you physically look like.
Yeah,
you
true
just
enough.
Get your movement. That
true
might
enough.
Be
true enough. I mean, yeah, it's like I said. That's just like, and honestly, it's one of those things that like, for guys like Mark Hamill who have done the Joker, and
to think that Luke Skywalker became the best Joker.
I know, and that's one of the craziest thoughts when you really like piece that together. It's like if you told someone like 30 years ago, like, or whatever, 40 years ago.
You know that guy there that played Luke Skywalker? He's going to play the Joker, the best damn one.
The best damn one ever.
I loved Heath Ledger, but no, Mark Hamill.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? Who also does a really good voice acting job as him is Troy Baker.
Yeah.
I don't know if you play the Arkham Origins games.
Yeah, I did.
But he does. He does.
Sorry,
I should say Troy Baker does a really good Hamill Joker. He does like a good. Yeah. He does a good job of impersonating Mark Hamill as the Joker. He has his own little things to it. Like he does like the character a little differently, but he does a good job of kind of like emulating Mark Hamill as the Joker. There's this video, and look it up on YouTube, of him. It's Troy Baker at one of the Comic-Cons doing the speech from the Long Halloween, I think it is. It's from the comic book, the Batman comic book Long Halloween, and he does like the whole speech in the Joker voice, and I was totally sold on it. Like that was before, I think. This was before Arkham Origins came out.
There was a period of time when Mark Hamill was like, "I'm not doing any more Joker voices,"
because Kevin Conroy was saying he wasn't going to do Batman anymore. So,
and those are such a perfect group.
And I was gonna say, I always love when people are like, "Oh, like Keaton was the best Batman," or like this guy's fuck you. Kevin Conroy is the real Batman.
Pretty stoked for Ben Affleck.
I know, I'm stoked for Ben Affleck too, but like
some of the comments I was reading too. I watched the Angry Joe show.
Yeah.
And he was fucking losing it because he was pissed that Doomsday was in it.
Really?
And I was like, you got to understand, we only have a limited time frame to throw these movies together.
We really do.
You got to start going, like, Doomsday is a perfect one for the start. I'm sorry that you don't get them, like, as a exclusive Superman thing.
No. Fuck that.
Who are you fucking kidding? Henry Cavill will be dead by then.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's... No, it's not happening.
No, and that's the thing is I was talking to a few other friends of mine, and they were talking about how they weren't really... like impressed by the trailer and stuff, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, this is like everything I wanted in this movie to happen. I don't know, like, I'm really surprised.
I think it's because they don't have the flashing lights from fucking Marvel movies.
And that's the thing is the friends that I was talking to, actually, specifically my one friend Jeff, who was seeing, he said he was less excited about this movie and stuff like that, especially after seeing the trailer. He's more of a Marvel fan. Now, I don't know if that's specifically why he's not as. But like I was
totally
sitting there
is.
like,
You know what?
man, I was like, come on, like, are you kidding me? Like, I could literally not ever watch a Marvel movie again if this was like the only universe I ever had to watch.
Fair,
was the
I
Justice League
think
and
it's
stuff like
basic
that.
psychology that you root for a team and you go with it.
I guess,
and
that
I
makes
don't
sense.
blame people for doing that because we're guilty of that when it comes to DC movies. We're like, Civil War, who fucking cares?
Exactly. Yeah.
And to some people, they may be going like, dude, that trailer looks so awesome. Black
Yeah.
Panther's in it. That's fair. That's totally fair.
That's fair.
People do it with consoles. People are like, Xbox, PS4. No,
Yeah.
your mom bought it for you. Who cares?
No, but
You
you're
don't
right.
even know
I
how to
guess.
use your disc tray.
Yeah, exactly. There are people out there. Trust me.
They're out there.
It's like the X-Files.
We're
We're gonna get a copyright strike on this video now.
We use that for
From
parody
Fox
purposes.
or whoever.
Parody purposes.
From whoever owns the X-Files now.
We got one topic left.
Do we?
Yeah. And
Okay. Did you? Oh yeah, you said Guy Gardner. That's right. You did
Guy
answer.
Gardner.
You did answer this question. Yeah. Okay.
That, or
so
if I could just be Jensen Ackles, that'd be cool.
if you could
Just
be
period.
Jensen
like, if I could just
Ackles,
be, I feel
you
he's
just
my,
want to
he's
wear
my
his skin.
No. Jensen Ackles, let me wear your skin. No. No, I feel like he's my spirit animal.
He's your spirit animal.
Like
okay.
I call upon him, like, Jensen Ackles, are you here? And he's just like, yes. Oh man, if we ever get big, that's happening.
It's gonna happen one day.
Yeah, no. Our question is,
Motherfucker, this is my question. All right. I know. I put the book down. All right. All right. Would you just please, for the love of fucking God? All right. Question is, if you could go back in time and live in any era, what would it be and why?
I feel like anything before the 1900s just gets you killed.
That's a real possibility.
Yeah. I kind of want to live in the 1950s, just
Yeah.
because it was a time after war.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You came after war.
I don't know if you want to live during a war because that shit looks
That's
romantic
how you know,
on film.
To be fair, that's how you know when you're an adult or not. Is that your answer to that is, how would you feel living in World War II? Adult's gonna be like, that would fucking suck. I'd die. Kid
Yeah,
would be like,
everyone-
we need to shoot guns.
Yeah, no.
If you're that guy, go fuck yourself.
No, and that's the thing is like, yeah, I like to people like to romanticize, and like I like watching stuff based on World War II. Would I ever want to live during World War II? Fuck no.
Yeah, no.
That's hard as fuck. No,
Even
thank
like
you.
1,000 Ways to Die in the West was kind of a funny, like, comedic
yeah.
insight to like, you fucking die from everything.
Everything,
Like,
yeah. There's literally a million things that can do.
yeah, so the 50s, and here's why. It's after the war. The nation's trying to rebuild itself.
Yeah.
There's lots of jobs. Your wife stayed at home. She cooked the meals. I don't want to be sexist.
You are
But
a little.
You can be if you're in the 50s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fuck you, I live in the 50s.
I don't know how I'd handle not having an Xbox.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of
Or
electronics
PC.
to do.
You know what? Fuck that. I want to go to the future.
Oh, God.
Just before they start rebelling against white people because it's our turn.
Because we deserve
Because
it.
literally, white people can go anywhere in the past
And do fine.
and do fine because we're assholes. But anywhere in the
bit.
future, fuck it, we deserve it.
Yeah.
Going on forward, there's going to come a time where it's like, we ain't taking no white people into our fucking country. Are you crazy?
These white people are crazy.
I don't want no Scandinavians.
Oh, man. Honestly,
What would be yours? 70s fro?
No.
80s mullet?
I mean, I'd probably say like if I was going for like just as far as like music and like, you know, culture and stuff like that, the 60s sound like they'd be a really fun time to live in.
Fun. Woo!
Yeah.
Back when LCD or
LCD.
we had LSD, now we have LCDs.
Yeah,
okay?
you got cool
text
TVs.
changed.
Yeah.
A bit. Entertainment's a little different now.
I just think like the music of that era is really awesome, and like
I don't. Yeah, that's good.
the whole like, I mean, people seemed a lot
Chiller.
like, yeah, like it's just like,
Well, there was the Cold War though in Vietnam.
there is
and
the Cold
shit.
War in Vietnam, and like
Wait,
there's
did I
all
get that
that
right?
stuff.
That's 70s though.
No, it's throughout the 60s and 70s. Yeah.
Okay, good.
It's late 60s and 70s.
I know my
yeah.
history.
But yeah, like that time frame seems like it'd be like one of the most like kind of like I said, I've always been very like chill and like, you know, very passive person. So like I always felt like being a hippie would probably be like
the best.
Yeah, my lifestyle.
You could have
for
your
sure.
Volkswagen van.
Yeah, exactly.
I kind of feel like I would like to be a little older in the 90s. That'd kind of be cool.
That'd be an interesting thing.
Yeah.
Now, if I was
because I was born in '93, so I mean,
I
experienced some good parts of it.
See,
like
I was
television.
I was 88, so I mean, I was actually like growing up in the 90s, so I remember a lot of the 90s stuff, like especially closer to the tail end. Like the 2000s were kind of more my like formative years, but like the early the 90s stuff, I remember that shit, especially because I had an older sister. So, like, I kind of lived a lot of that vicariously through her and stuff like that. Like, I saw a lot of the fucking... Especially, like, the old 90s, like, trends and stuff like that. Like, all
man.
Like, the
Nirvana.
clothing. Yeah, well, yeah, shit, yeah.
Nirvana. Potatoes.
Nirvana, yeah, whatever. But, yeah, like, grunge rock. Like, seeing my older sister, like, yeah, she, like, cut all her hair short. She used to wear those, like, big, like... metal bead,
the huge hoop pants.
Oh man, she had some really huge baggy
with
pants,
chains all over them.
Yep, she had that shit.
9-inch nails. I hurt myself today.
You know, I saw them live not that long ago, and man, were they a fucking amazing band to see live.
I bet they would be.
Holy shit! And I was always a skeptic when it came to. I went to that concert to see Soundgarden because they opened first, and I was like, I want to see Soundgarden.
You got to see Soundgarden and 9 Inch Nails?
Yeah, he was fucking awesome.
Bastard.
But, like, that was one of those concerts where, like, I mean, I already knew that I liked Soundgarden, and I was always a skeptic on 9 Inch Nails until I saw them live, and I was like, whoa. I was like, I understand now why people really fucking like these guys. These guys are amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it just gave me a whole new appreciation for, like, that whole era of music, especially. It's them and, like, Pearl Jam. Pearl Jam's always been a band.
I'd love to see Pearl Jam, man.
I've never seen Pearl Jam. I've seen a lot of bands live. Like, I've gone to a lot of concerts in my day. Pearl Jam's another one of those bands where, like, I knew a few of their songs, but then I started listening to them a little bit more because I appreciated some other stuff, and... like, really getting into it, I was like, I understand now why these bands were, like, fucking huge back. Like, well, they still are, but, like, back when they first came out, like, I understand now.
I have a place I'd like to go. I'd like to go back in time to see System of a Down in their prime play live.
I saw them twice.
You fuck off.
Yeah. I told you, man. You name a band. Like, one of, like, the bands that we probably like, I've probably seen them live.
Yeah.
I've been to so many. I was actually...
Foo Fighters I'd like to see, too.
That's another one I never got to see. It's funny that's the first one that you named off, but, like, that's one of the ones I never got to see. I almost went last year and saw them, but they're another band that, like, I've always loved and would love to see live, but I never got the chance to. But, like, I've had that conversation with a few friends at work before. They're like, oh, how many concerts have you gone to see? And I'm like... literally, I've lost count and I cannot remember. I'm thinking about going through my music and just like, yes, and like ticking down maybe like how many concerts I've been to, or like just trying to even see the like how fun it would be to like see how many bands I've seen live. To be like, holy shit, like I've seen like this many bands live. Like this is
put down in the comments a band, and if you think he's seen it,
if you think I've seen them or not,
make sure they're relevant.
Yeah. Someone before my time.
What do you mean you didn't see Acid Trash Fuck? They're like a sub-genre of metal something.
Back to the topic. If I could live in a historical, like sometime that isn't like basically in the last like century, I think I would love to see ancient Rome.
I was just gonna say that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I just it seems like such an interesting time to me. I don't know if it's just because like it's the
way they're taking over the globe was kind of cool.
It's just the thing is like it'd be interesting to be part of when they were really starting to exactly.
And the way they amalgamated, like they would be like, hey, join us or die.
Yeah.
And then they would amalgamate in all of their knowledge.
Yeah.
So like living there would have been awesome. Where it's like, hey. We no longer have to do this anymore. We found an easier way.
Yeah.
Those guys we stole the land from, they know how to do
how to do this fucking shit. We just took that shit from them. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and like that's one of those time periods where like I don't know, I've always been also drawn to that time period. I feel like it'd be an interesting like being in Rome, like especially when like the Romans were like conquering, like really out there conquering the world and stuff like that.
I would like to go to the Dark Ages just to see what the fuck was happening. And
I always wonder why they call that the Dark Ages.
Well, because historical text wasn't widely found.
I know that, but like,
I want to know if like some big alien abduction happened or like
that'd be interesting.
Like they're like, we realized how to make computers, and one guy's like, Cold War, and then it's like wiped out.
Okay. Do you know what part of history is considered the Dark Ages?
It's around medieval times, isn't it?
But like what, like
or before? It's before.
Yeah, it's before that.
They had the Black Plague too. I think the Black Plague took place during that.
So, like, I'm thinking that's like somewhere.
If we're wrong, this is gonna make us look so fucking stupid.
Yeah. I mean, I'll look into it later, but so like, because like, is there stuff that's recorded before?
There's stuff that's recorded before. There's stuff that's recording after, and there's very little in between.
Okay,
it's this big lapse of time that they're not.
I want to say it's like 700. Like AD or something like that. It's like somewhere
750,
something like that. That's where like and we come you know what's the word I'm looking for? Tell us if we're wrong, but like you know and like comment if we're wrong. But like yeah, I want to think that it was sometime around like 700 AD or something like that or something in that era.
When did Jesus show up?
Well, they claim it was 2000. Like it would be 2,000 years ago, right, or whatever.
Well, he existed. Whether or not what he did was real, but yeah.
True enough.
We're not getting into that because
we're not getting into that debate.
No.
I mean, that's another thing that took place during the Roman era, though. I mean,
that's so cool, and it's just such a good time. That would have been cool to see Jesus just for what he was,
just to see if he like what he did and how he,
if he didn't, whatever. Regardless of that whole side of it.
I mean, it's one of those like like I don't want to get too far into that debate because that's just a debate.
It's just going to butter
but I mean,
everybody.
Who knows? Like I mean, even if you were there alive during that time, like I mean, what's so bad about him just being a really good leader? Like you know what I mean? Like he was just a really good. Like even if it wasn't like supernatural in the sense that he was literally the son of God. Like I mean, if he was just a really holy dude, like he was just really
smart or whatever.
Yeah, like and he just had some really good ideas on how to treat each other. Like
in that time, he'd have to be really smart.
Yeah, exactly.
I would like to see the start of Mesopotamia to see when humans really started to cultivate civilization and just see how it all began. If like, because really, it would have taken a group of people to be like, you know what, fuck living in caves.
Yeah,
fuck living out here. Let's go build a civilization. Tom just figured out how to fish. This guy knows how to farm. Let's fucking do it.
Let's do it together. And that is an interesting time to like think about. Like, I mean, I never think about like that far back in history.
I took a course in high school in grade 12, and it just resonated very well in the back of my head because we went through a lot of that, and it was just like, it's just a really cool period of time.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. It was, like I said, like the whole cradle of civilization and like, you know, that whole thing. Like it's an interesting time period. I mean, it's like I said, like for me, like the Rome, like there, like obviously, like there's the big like you know civilizations that always stick out, like the Egyptians and like the Romans and stuff like that. I would
like to stay away from Egypt.
Yeah,
fuck that and their plagues and shit.
Yeah, no thanks. But like it would be interesting again to see like how
that folded out.
How like because I've heard conflicting information about the fact that like they always say like like the pyramids were built by slaves and stuff like that, and apparently I've heard conflicting information that they found historical stuff that says that they weren't necessarily slaves as much as they were workers. They were paid, they were treated well
because it was built.
I mean, it was obviously they were built, but like just to see how that was done.
Fuck.
But like no, it took them fucking years and years and years to build.
We should write a book about aliens.
Make aliens?
That's literally writing a book about aliens is your only qualification to get on that friggin' history 2 channel 2 shit.
Aliens.
I don't got enough hair. I can push it up. Can we get a fan? Can we get an industrial fan right here?
No, like I said, like that's like no, I don't believe that whole bullshit about the aliens building people built those fucking things. Hundreds and thousands of slaves/workers built those fucking pyramids over hundreds of years.
Would have been slavery anyways, but
probably. I mean,
you know what I mean.
Well, you know what I mean. It would have been hard work. The question is whether or not they were slaves or not.
Here's what bothers me: is whenever you watch those History Channel shows, which you shouldn't be watching to get your information because they're so full of shit.
Sometimes, yeah.
Even a lot of the studies, like that's all you constantly see is like. These groups of historians say that no, those don't line up because of this vague fact.
Yeah.
These people say, well, that vague fact can be placed here, and if it is placed here, everything works out well. And you get these conflicting bullshit. And then when they describe our our ancestors, they're always like, no, they were too fucking dumb to do that. I'm like, what? Like, we didn't magically just get to the 1900s and be like, we're super fucking smart now.
Yeah.
Like, it just took a couple people to be like, hey, this can happen now. Like, electricity works this way.
We did make a lot of jumps after.
We did, but
like the 1900s.
I mean, who knows how many people
just because of technology in general.
But technology, some of that underlying technology, like Egypt had batteries. Yeah, you didn't know about that? They had batteries. Yeah, they had these big clay pots, and they filled it with.
Oh, I've heard of this before.
But they don't know what the fuck they were powering.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if they had like primitive power tools?
Oh,
they're
yeah.
like, this is how we built the pyramid. You guys are dumb.
You guys are fucking stupid.
Like,
yeah.
No, but they always describe our ancestors as just fucking stupid. And I'm like, you go back and you look at all of them. We've always been smart. It's just no one's worked together long enough to do anything.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. I mean, and like you said, it's obviously advancements in
like we knew
just...
what gravity was way before we knew what like the constellations and astrology and shit. Like,
well, that goes back even to like the Greeks and like the
I know that's what I mean.
Again, the Romans and stuff like that,
and
like
philosophy
the Greeks.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, these aren't easy concepts for some child to learn.
Well,
and
that's
yet they're
the thing
treating
is,
us like we're stupid when we're ancestors.
It's like, well, yeah, and I wouldn't consider like our ancestors to be dumb. It's like you said, like lack of technology does not make people stupid.
Actually, it makes us. It probably is smarter because we're going to end up bombing ourselves in the next couple decades,
couple days. No, but like yeah, like you said, like it's interesting to consider the fact that like if you go back to like all the classic Greek like myth, what are they called, philosophers like
Socrates,
like those guys, like it would have been an interesting thing to see like what those guys were really like
about.
What those guys like those guys, like they're not obviously like, you know, they're the fathers of like Western civilization basically, like they're the ones that created essentially what our like entire civilizations are built on. And like it'd be interesting to see what they kind of like what they were actually philosophizing, if that's
why they were, or
but
what made them want to do that, like not just from a paper standpoint, but to like actually talk with them and see
like what I was saying. I mean, those dudes were in it for the pursuit of knowledge and stuff like that, right? Like that was like pure.
They were like, oh my god, I'm surrounded by idiots, can we just like speed this up? I need a laptop. I like Christmas. Christmas doesn't exist yet. Shut up.
So yeah,
I mean, I would love to just be able to travel back whenever the fuck I want, wherever I want. That'd be cool.
I mean, of course, like time travel is. I mean, just that'd be
Let's
like
do it.
Get some really shitty effects in here. Yeah,
Pew.
we need a green screen. No, like I said, I mean, yeah, like, I think like other than like modern times, I think I would land in the Roman like era. That's what I mean. Like I would love to see what it was like being during like living during the Roman times, living maybe like I said, being part of the Legion or something like that, and being like one of the generals or something like that, and seeing what it was like them just fucking like working their way across Europe and just like
how fast they were doing it too,
and bulldozing their way across like the known world.
I would love to go far enough back to before they had anything visually like me, so I just show up, just this pasty redheaded guy, and then being like, "What the fuck?
What is it? Kill it!
It is our creator. What do you ask of us? Bring me food." I went too far in that thought process.
A little bit.
That could be a skit idea. We're kind of getting on.
All right. Yeah.
I like that. That was fun.
Yeah. We'll probably do more of stuff like this.
I would love if people commented on the video and gave us some questions we could go through.
And maybe next time when we do something like this, it'll probably be easier with more people to kind of pitch in with this kind of stuff. So
like teams.
Or
Team
just
Gordon, Team Tony.
That's a thought. Or just the fact that like we could. Like I said, I'd like to do this with more people, because everything's fun with more people.
Except for colonoscopies.
Well, maybe it could.
Did you see that post where it was showing like all the different girls who don't know how to spell cologne?
Yeah.
Oh,
I love the smell of his colon.
I love the smell of his Conan.
Conan.
Love the smell of his Conan.
I love waking up with his colon on me.
Yeah,
like stuff like that.
Man.
Oh my god, so good.
The grammar gods made that on purpose. Oh, should we end it?
Yeah, I think we should end it here.
It's been a really chill episode.
This has been a chill episode. We're going to Netflix and chill now. Actually, I might probably go play some Final Fantasy 7.
Is that out now?
On the PS4. The port. I've been playing it, yeah.
I really want to try Just Cause 3. I think that looks so fun.
Yeah.
I saw some footage, people like randomly blowing up cars. The cars are flying like miles out and then blow up a bridge. Like,
yeah, I saw the whole like grappling hook to wingsuit thing. You can literally just infinitely fly.
Well, and then the one guy even showed that if you have like, he had 4 paratroopers coming in and he would like grapple to one, kill him, grapple to another one, kill him, grapple to it with that like in midair. He's just like, fucking awesome.
Yeah, it looks ridiculous. Maybe we'll do a topic about that once we get to play it.
We are gonna get pop filters for the mic.
Oh yeah, we just got these today.
We're gonna put the ghetto ones. Tried to make one, little too big.
That literally covers your entire face. Oh, you broke your ghetto ass thing. Anyway, yeah, okay. Let's end it here. That's been another episode of Up at Night. Once again, don't forget, like, subscribe, share. Look us up on Facebook. All the links are going to be after the video and in the description there.
Just tell us what you want.
Tell me what you want from me.
Just tell us what you want.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good one.